Hi everyone, Subaru is back at it, and this time they're filling a gap a lot of fans didn't even realize was missing. The 2026 Subaru Uncharted is shaping up to be one of the most interesting new Subaru launches in years. And if you like practical cars that can actually handle real life, not just parking lots, this one's worth getting excited about. So first, let's talk about the vibe of the Uncharted. From what Subaru has shown and hinted at, this car feels like a fresh chapter rather than a simple refresh. It sits between Subaru's smaller crossovers and the more rugged SUVs, and honestly, that's a sweet spot. The design looks more confident and more adventurous than older models, without going full hardcore off-roader. You get a strong stance, muscular body lines, and that classic Subaru toughness, but wrapped in a cleaner, more modern look. Up front, the Uncharted looks sharper and wider than previous Subaru designs. The headlights are slimmer, the grille feels more purposeful, and overall, it just looks like a car that wants to explore. It's not screaming for attention, but it definitely looks ready for dirt roads, snow, and long road trips. From the side, the proportions are balanced, not too boxy, not too soft, and the raised ride height makes it clear this isn't just another city crossover. Now here's where things get really interesting. The powertrain. The 2026 Subaru Uncharted is expected to come with a hybrid setup, and this is a big deal. Subaru has been careful with hybrids in the past, but now they're clearly leaning into efficiency without giving up capability. The idea here isn't just better fuel economy, it's smoother power delivery and stronger low-speed response, which is perfect for off-road driving and bad weather. You still get Subaru's legendary all-wheel drive confidence, but now paired with a hybrid system that helps in city driving and long-distance cruising. This means fewer stops at the gas station and a quieter, more relaxed drive when you're just commuting. At the same time, when the road gets rough, that instant hybrid torque should make climbing hills and navigating tricky terrain feel effortless. And yes, Subaru hasn't forgotten its roots. Off-road ability is a big part of the Uncharted's personality. Expect features like X-Mode, hill descent control, and multiple drive modes designed for snow, mud, and gravel. This isn't some fake adventure badge slapped on a soft SUV. Subaru owners actually use these cars, and the Uncharted feels built for that lifestyle. Ground clearance looks generous, and the suspension seems tuned more for comfort and control than aggressive rock crawling. That's actually a good thing because most people want a car that can handle rough roads without beating them up on daily drives. Whether it's a camping trip, a snowy morning commute, or a weekend escape, the Uncharted feels like it's made to handle all of it without drama. Step inside and you'll notice Subaru has clearly stepped up its game. The interior of the 2026 Uncharted looks more refined than older Subaru cabins, which were sometimes criticized for feeling a bit basic. This time around, the materials look nicer, the layout feels cleaner, and the tech finally feels modern. The infotainment screen is larger and more responsive, with better smartphone integration and simpler menus. Everything feels easier to reach and easier to understand, which is exactly what you want while driving. Subaru hasn't gone overboard with touch-only controls either. There are still physical buttons for important functions, which longtime fans will appreciate. Seating comfort also seems improved, especially for long drives. There's more space, better support, and thoughtful storage areas throughout the cabin. Whether you're loading up gear, groceries, or kids, the Uncharted looks practical in a very Subaru way, not flashy, just smart and useful. Now, let's talk about pricing, because this is where the Uncharted could really shine. While official numbers aren't locked in yet, expectations put it somewhere in the mid-$30,000 range, depending on trim and options. That positions it perfectly against rivals while still feeling like a good value. You're getting hybrid efficiency, all-wheel drive, real off-road capability, and Subaru reliability, all without pushing into luxury pricing. Compared to older Subaru models, the Uncharted feels like a clear evolution. It's more modern than the Crosstrek, more efficient than traditional gas-only SUVs, and more versatile than many competitors in the same price range. Subaru seems to be blending everything people already love about the brand with features that new buyers actually want. And that's really the key point here. The 2026 Subaru Uncharted isn't trying to reinvent Subaru, it's refining it. It's for people who want one car that can do a little bit of everything. Daily driving, weekend adventures, bad weather, road trips. This feels like the kind of vehicle you buy and keep for years. If Subaru delivers on what they're promising, the Uncharted could become one of their most popular models. It hits that perfect balance of efficiency, toughness, and everyday comfort. And in a market full of overcomplicated, overpriced vehicles, that's honestly refreshing. So if you're a Subaru fan, or even if you've never owned one before, the 2026 Subaru Uncharted is definitely a name to remember. This could be the model that pulls a lot of people into the Subaru family and keeps them there. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates on upcoming cars, hybrids, and future SUVs, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.